Social, welcome to a new week. Now, I got all of your messages, and the one that said I should publicly apologize for leaving you for 2 whole days. I am sorry. There you go. All right, then. For this week, the Minister of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy, Bosun Tijani, was under fire on social media over the weekend. He was accused by netizens of failing to consider local needs in his proposed telemedicine innovation. Now, telemedicine would be a digital platform to engage medical workers in diaspora to provide remote clinical services to Nigerians at home. Now, in a post that he has deleted on X, he said that in a post on X, he says, for our medical professionals in diaspora, would you be open to contributing your time and expertise on a tech program called Telemedicine for Nigerians here at home? What weekly time commitment would you be able to offer for such an initiative, and on what terms? #Nigerian Excellence. Now, as you see down below there, the post has been deleted after backlash from persons on social media. Let's have you come in at this point. YO says, if telemedicine can help in any way, there is nothing wrong with providing a platform for it to work. Also in reaction, Distinguished Everest says, telemedicine has been deleted. Bosun Tijani was cooked by medical professionals, so he had to delete it. So a minister with all his network couldn't sit with experts to discuss an idea, but brought it to the media for trial and error. More reactions will be from Obozeghie, who says, you haven't solved issues around basic healthcare. You are jumping to telemedicine. Let Bosun Tijani focus on more important things first. Telemedicine is not how to fix Nigeria healthcare. And he says primary care is grossly lacking. For more PhD, he says, put Nigeria's entire budget into the health sector. It still won't be enough. It's that bad. Bosun, whose mandate is to innovate, is proposing telehealth instead of people to help the conversation. They are dunking on him and his idea. And finally, for this other user on X, he says, it's coming from Uche, and he says, it seems I'm going to have to on notifications on Bosun tweets. That guy knows how to lighten my day with his ridiculously ignorant proposals. Anytime you are having a bad day, just go to his timeline and read his tweets. Alaye says, nah, telemedicine. All right, then let's go over to Lagos to have more stories now, where former house owner in that state, Chimo Obozeghie, who says his 300 million naira mansion was among properties that were demolished in Lagos. He's now seeking help with shelter. In a video on social media, Obozeghie lament the sudden destruction of his property without prior notice, and is emphasizing the devastating impact on his family. He's pleading also for government intervention to halt the demolition in Abuja, and he's citing numerous affected families who have been hospitalized, and some deaths have been recorded due to heart attacks.
And they destroyed my property over 300 million. Yeah. My kids are homeless now. I don't know what to do next. And I still have some neighbors that are in hospital now. Some are having stroke now. Things are happening. So we are appealing for the government to help us to stop the demolition going on at Abuja. Kids are at the hospital. Please, I'm begging. I'm calling on the presidency to do something about this. Even if they say that some houses are built on the road, they are done demolishing those houses. Why entering into the street where people are living?
All right, let's have your thoughts on this. Bakasi says, where were the government and their ghost workers when citizens build from foundation to roof. The wickedness in Nigeria is unparalleled, and he says a country that likes to frustrate her citizens. Also in reaction, Karen says he did nothing wrong. All he did was buy a land in his country in a quest to develop his country. He did nothing wrong before you all start blaming him. And then for this user, Ojukwu, he says, my brothers have no value for lawyers. How do you proceed to purchase a federal government acquired property from the Omonile on the pretext that federal government has abandoned the land and did not complete the Festac housing scheme? Therefore, you are now free to purchase it from complete strangers. But then another user, if you could just juggle a bit to have that final reaction come out. Thank you. Okay, just there's the final one. If you could just juggle it a bit. I think I did not start. Yes. So responding to Ojukwu is saying that, well said, but the government should give the ratification option to buy the land from them. The properties that are being destroyed belongs to Nigerians. So the country, Nigeria, that is also losing billions of naira due to the demolition. Well, we see how all of this happened, because there are also claims that the buildings that are obstructing master plan, as the government is saying, they are all they've all been demolished. And according to the video that we watched, it says that is even a street, and he's arguing. Maybe he's making a case for himself, but then we hope that solution comes. And finally, a United Nigeria Airlines flight with number 5, it left passengers horrified after a surprise landing at the Asaba International Airport in Delta State instead of its original destination, which is Abuja here. Now, the cabin crew had announced that the aircraft had arrived in Abuja, but in a twist, the passengers discovered that the pilot was given the wrong flight plan from Lagos State, and then the plane had to land in Asaba instead of Abuja that they were coming to. Now, in a post on X that has gone viral, one of the users was saying, was given an account of what happened, but then the airline has responded, and they said that it wasn't done in error, but for safety of the passengers, as Abuja had poor weather as at the time of the flight. Let's see part of their paragraphs in the next slide. It says that at all material time, the pilot of the aircraft was aware of the temporary diversion and was properly briefed. And it says what we have on social media is a wrong announcement. And it says that it was November 26 yesterday. He said it was temporarily diverted to the Asaba International Airport due to poor destination weather. This is what United Nigeria is saying happened. So apparently, the passengers wasn't aware of what was going on, and it says it was for their safety. Could it be that they are saving their head right here? I don't know. We have to believe because we are believers. So then that's how we call it a day today on Kakaaki Social. Trust me, you will see me continuously for this time. No more breaks. All right, good morning, Unkoli.
All right. It's not just your social media friends that missed you. We also missed you on the set. You know.
Thank you.
Anyway, welcome back. Hope you had a good time out there.
Yeah, I did.
All right.